What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with Tech Daily, and today we're going to check out the PowerBeats 3, a relatively minimal upgrade to the very popular PowerBeats 2 earphones, which are Beats' more sporty style of earphones, and for $199, these things are far from cheap, which shouldn't come as a surprise considering you're paying for that Beats brand. But in checking these out, I really wanted to see, of course, if they're worth that price point, and also if you should pick up these or just stick to the now even cheaper PowerBeats 2. And just so you know, I'll have links down in the video description to all the latest pricing and information if you're looking to pick these up for yourself. As far as what comes inside the box, you get 3 additional different size ear tips you can swap out to ensure the PowerBeats fit well with your ears, and you'll also find a fat stack of paperwork and legal info along with a giant sized Beats logo sticker. For charging the PowerBeats, you get a super short USB to micro USB cable that plugs directly into the earphones and can charge the PowerBeats using fast fuel, which will get you an hour of playback time for just 5 minutes on the charger. Beats also advertises 12 hours of total playback time, which I found to actually be a little bit of an underestimate. For storing and carrying the PowerBeats, long gone is a super nice zip-up case, and instead you now get this flimsy rubber pouch, which does what it's supposed to do, I guess, but doesn't close all the way and just isn't as nice as that zip case from the PowerBeats 2. As far as the headphones are concerned, at least hardware-wise, you're not really going to notice much of a change at all when comparing these to the PowerBeats 2. Visually, they're pretty much identical with that same active wear ear hook setup and nice big Beats logo on the side. There are a lot of sport type earphones on the market with this same setup, and it's really a love it or hate it design. The biggest negative with the PowerBeats 3 though is that the actual ear hooks are not removable or replaceable. They are very flexible and can be adjusted and molded to fit your ear, but it's a one size fits all setup. On the left earphone, you'll find the power button and an LED light to indicate when the PowerBeats are on, and underneath is where the micro USB port is located for charging. You also get an inline remote for volume controls and playing and pausing your music, as well as using it as a speaker to take phone calls. Towards the end of the cable is a little bead you can use to adjust how tight or how loose you want the cable to fit around your neck. And with Apple's new W1 chip, pairing the PowerBeats to your iPhone is super simple and practically instantaneous. The first time you turn them on, the iPhone immediately recognizes them without any sort of setup and asks if you'd like to connect. The W1 chip also offers increased Bluetooth reliability, performance, and battery life management. If you ever need to disconnect the PowerBeats, they are still located underneath the Bluetooth options in the settings app, of course, and you get a little headphones image in the status bar and battery percentage information widget whenever these are connected to the iPhone. In regards to fit and comfort, I personally had no problems whatsoever when wearing the PowerBeats. For me, they fit very comfortably in and around my ears, and with just a little adjusting and molding of the ear hooks, they were pretty solidly stuck to me. There was no amount of movement or activity I could do that would cause them to fall off, which is obviously important since these are marketed towards someone with an active lifestyle. You could go on a run or exercise at the gym and you shouldn't ever have to worry about them being a nuisance and popping off. My only little gripe with wearing them is that access to the volume controls made more sense when the cable was in front of me rather than behind my neck like most people wear them, but that's not really a huge deal. Now, as far as audio quality is concerned, they're wireless Beats headphones, and I'm sure nearly everyone already has an established opinion on the Beats sound profile. To the average consumer, they sound great. There's an impressive soundstage, so that separation of left and right earphones, and also that distinction of the direction of music coming in front or behind you is really present in these. Of course, there is a fair amount of bass, obviously, but most importantly, instruments and voice are crystal clear. There's very little drop in audio quality due to the fact that they're wireless, and most people would find these as a great option for their music. But if you're not a fan of how Beats sound, if you're looking for a more neutral or balanced sounding pair of headphones or something more accurate, obviously you aren't going to enjoy the PowerBeats, and there are plenty of other options available. A couple of other things to note, like I mentioned earlier, battery life for these was really impressive. I was getting just over 13 hours of use on a single charge, so they're some of the longest lasting wireless earphones on the market. They're also sweat and water resistant with an IPX4 rating, but not waterproof, so a little splash won't hurt them, but you can't exactly take them swimming. With all that being said, $199 is quite the price for these. You're getting the best of the best as far as build quality, Bluetooth reliability, battery life, but not everyone will be in love with that bass heavy sound, which is understandable. If you're in need of sporty wireless earphones with crazy long battery life and money is no object, then sure, these are a great option. But with these being out now, the PowerBeats 2 are basically half the price at around $100 or less from a lot of places, and they're really not that much of a downgrade from the PowerBeats 3. So shooting for the last gen PowerBeats 2 may be be an even better option. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you think of the PowerBeats 3 in the comments below. Also, be sure to follow Tech Daily on Twitter and subscribe to the Tech Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.